Hey, Austin here with Hope to Cope, checking in today to remind you that you are a miracle and you have a purpose. So I had a friend this past week that told me that he was lucky he got a nail in his tire. Now think about that for just a moment. Would you ever consider yourself lucky to have a nail in your tire? So this is what he said. Because the nail was in the tire, when he took it into the shop, they said we could patch it, but then they noticed a little tear in the tire. He said it's not that bad. We could probably leave it and you'll be fine. But there is a tear. And so my friend was like, well, I don't want the tear, so I guess we'll replace it. And I don't want to just replace one tire. We'll do both of the back tires. And so they take both the tires off. The other tire, the back tire that they thought was just fine, as they pulled it off, on the inside of the tire, not the side facing the road, on the other side of the tire, the inside of the tire, there was a huge tear in the tire that went almost all the way through. And so that tire could have blown at any time, and they could have been driving down the interstate going really fast and not had a great situation. And so he says he's lucky that he got the nail in the tire because it helped him to see these other problems. And so consider that for a moment. As we've got St. Patrick's Day coming up, we have like luck. We think of the luck of the Irish. And, even the luck of the Irish, do you know where that phrase came from? It actually started out with the Irish immigrants when they came to America. They were in the mines, and they had a lot of their mines were very productive, and they got a lot of wealth out of those. And so it started out with being, they're just lucky. And so it was actually a negative, derogatory comment towards them, saying that they were just lucky. It wasn't because they had skill or they knew what they were doing. It was just the luck of the Irish. But if you ask anybody today, most people would have a positive connotation to luck of the Irish. And so that's just another example of how something that you could perceive as negative could actually become a positive with a certain perspective and as you understand the bigger picture. And so in your life, what are some things that you've been experiencing that you might see as negative? But if you step back, you look at the bigger picture, you could actually say, wow, I'm lucky that happened. So consider that today, because you are a miracle, you have a purpose. Your life matters. We go through mountains and valleys, and sometimes those deepest valleys are where we learn and grow the most in this life. So if you're in a deep valley right now, just know that I'm here for you, that I believe in you, that I support you, and that I know that you'll get through this. You will get through this. You do matter. Your life matters. Each step of your journey, though trying at times, will help you get to where you're going. So thank you for being here with me today. Remember, I'm here at Hope to Cope every day, checking in with a message of hope to help you cope with today and to remind you that you are a miracle, that you have a purpose. So if today's message was for you, go and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.